Good morning. Welcome to today's daily reading, and it's the 7th of October 2023. And today's reading is from Sarah Van Breathnach's book, Simple Abundance. Okay, learning to create boundaries. Before I build a wall, I'd ask to know what I was walling in or walling out. And that's a quote from Robert Frost. Limits are the barbed wire of real life. Boundaries are split rail fences. When you push past limits, personal or professional, there's a good chance of being pricked as you hurtle up and over. But boundaries set apart the sacred with simple grace. There's always enough room to maneuver between the rails if you're willing to bend. We want our lives to be limitless, so we must learn the art of creating boundaries that protect, nurture, and sustain all we cherish. For most women, creating boundaries is excruciating. So we don't do it until we're pushed to the outer edge of tolerance. To create boundaries, we must learn to say thus far and no further. This means speaking up, expressing our needs, indicating our preferences. These moments are tense and can easily escalate into confrontation, complete with tears, misunderstandings, and hurt feelings. This is why many women stay quiet, rendered virtually mute by unexpressed rage and unable to articulate any needs at all. But even if we are mute, we're not powerless to draw a line in the sand. A talented friend of mine, who has several books to her credit, has long been married to an intelligent, charming, but critical man. Because her husband is more educated than she's always asked him to read her work and make suggestions about it. Unfortunately, he's often been rather harsh in his efforts to help and didn't realize how much of a sting his words inflicted. Sometimes he would even leave her work lying around before looking at it, long enough to convey, if not disdain, then certainly disrespect. After each such episode, it would take his wife days to pick up her pen again. Finally, she stopped showing her work to him, creating an unspoken boundary to protect her dreams. When she finally published her breakthrough novel, her husband was astonished at all the praise she was receiving and seemed embarrassed that he didn't understand what people were raving about. One night, she told me, she discovered him reading her bestseller. "This is good. This is very good," he told her in a surprised voice. "But why didn't you ask me to read it first?" "Because you had no idea I was capable of this," she replied with relish, finding her authentic voice at last. Speaking the language of no is a good place to start creating boundaries. No can be a beautiful word, every bit as beautiful as yes, writers John Robbins and Anne Mortify declare. Whenever we deny our need to say no, our self-respect diminishes. They tell us in In Search of Balance, Discovering Harmony in a Changing World even, it is not our right at certain times to say no. It is our deepest responsibility. For it is a gift to ourselves when we say no to those old habits that dissipate our energy. No to what robs us of our inner joy. No to what distracts us from our purpose. And it is a gift to others to say no when their expectations do not ring true for us. For in so doing, we free them to discover more fully the truth of their own path. Saying no can be liberating when it expresses our commitment to take a stand for what we believe we truly need. Wow, that was a long one this morning. But boundaries, how difficult are boundaries sometimes? And it's very common for people women, I think especially, to stay mute because they don't want to stir the pot. They don't want to have any conflict or judgment. And I'll just sneak in, Bach flower remedies have been great over the last couple of decades to help me rediscover my voice and to be able to make some boundaries. And I'm going to stop here because it's 5 minutes. Have a wonderful day. Love out to you all, and see you soon. Bye.